Hi, Tamara. I know you've worked really hard with Abby this month, and I want to do right by you and give you any necessary feedback to help you. So I'm going to go ahead and give you some video feedback, and I'm just going to be looking at your site as a first-time user. I've looked at them, but I want to get that user experience, okay, and kind of give you my reaction to that. All right. So, Tamara, clean. I do like how your work is laid out. This isn't really an issue, but just to let you know, we do try and avoid one word on a line. This is getting a little lost. I really love it. And I liked your first version too. I thought it was pretty cool. Let me make sure I'm on your homepage. And maybe that was your about page. Yeah, I really do like this too. You go ahead and left align. We always left align paragraph text. It's easier for the eye to return to the same place. For readability, that's why we do it. So make sure you do that. Everybody needs to double check their spelling. I did find a lot of really simple errors that I know had nothing to do with your ability to spell, but maybe a word was left out. I do it all the time. That's why I use Grammarly or language tools with Chrome. So I do recommend everybody do that. This could probably go a little bigger. And I'm going to say that you do not need this long of a tagline. Tagline should be really short and direct. Like when we land on your page, we see exactly what it is you do. So I would say, if you want to say bringing your vision to life with, videography and photography, that would be perfectly fine. I suspect you may have that someplace else. But the other thing is I would go ahead and make this larger. It has some real interest, but it's so small I can't really see it. I also would probably go ahead and not use that as an O. Either go ahead and put an O in there, or see how else you can use it. I really like it. I think it's fun. Check this and see what that is. I don't know. It's not on my screen. So it's on yours. Sorry for the tapping. And personally, I would take the $ out and just use an S. You don't want to imply that you're expensive necessarily, but that's totally up to you, completely up to you. I'm going to see how the contact is working. Okay, good. Let's take this number off. Unless it's a Google Voice, then yeah, you can do that. This is linked up. These are linked up. Very nice. Right, so you have it here. You may want to, for descriptions, you may want to, say a little bit about what gear you used, something like that. Okay, so this is taking us away from your site. I would probably take that off since you do have your Instagram here, because I don't know that's where I'm going unless I look down here at the link. You would have to say Instagram, okay, because we're taking them off the site, and you really want to keep people here. And the reason is YouTube, Instagram, all those things have curated content for that person. And it's really hard to compete with that, okay? So we try and keep them on your site. Okay. And then your contact. Everything is nice and clean. You've got bookends of, your footer. You could bring that down a little bit if you wanted, but it's not a deal breaker at all. But yeah, I would take that out and remove that S. Maybe make that a little bigger. Make sure you have 3 examples with asset guides. All right, that's really important. Okay, so let's take a look at your mobile. Again, I think that could go bigger. Your logo could go bigger. you could have this here. It's not too bad. It's not quite as distracting. It kind of has its own place to live. Okay, good. You've said that here. Okay. This, double check if you really need that. You've got Charlotte here. Okay, take that out. And let's take out one of these because you already have it in your footer, so you don't really need that there. Okay. Okay. Good, left a line. You might be able to get a little more padding on the left, but it's not a deal breaker at all. Okay. I do like that photo. If you want, you can move the photo to the top, and that gives us a nice visual. You would get a little more real estate if you took this out. You could bring things up. And again, Instagram there on that button. Okay. Okay. So essentially what I'm thinking is this is here, right? So it's up at the top and a little bigger. Well, it would be much bigger, but it would be up here. And then this, of course, would go at the bottom, and I think this would come out. All right, it's really fun to see where you've come. Excited about the work you're producing, so congratulations.